This is the tale of the Crabby Crawdad. Okay. Crabby Crawdad was always crabby. He lived in a creek down in the mud under a pile of garbage that grew larger and larger every day. Clean Jean Caddisfly came floundering by Crabby's house. When she saw the pile of garbage in front of Crabby's door, she exclaimed, "Yikes, what a sight! Something must be done about this." And very slowly, Crabby poked his head up over the pile of garbage and peered at Clean Jean. Crabby sighed. Clean Jean Caddisfly waited for Crabby to pick up the garbage, but Crabby just said, "Ho-hum." The sight of the icky trash was really bothering her, so Clean Jean just sulked away, saying, "What a shame, what a shame, what a shame." On the next day, Dazzling Damselfly came shuffling by Crabby's house. When she saw the pile of garbage in front of Crabby's door, she exclaimed, "Yikes, how dangerous! Something must be done about this." And once again, very slowly, Crabby poked his head up over the pile of garbage and gazed at Dazzling. Crabby sighed and said in a very mopey voice, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." Dazzling wasn't quite sure what to do, and the sight of the dangerous pileup was really bothering her, so she just shuffled away, saying, "What a shame, what a shame, what a shame." And then, on the next day, Fancy Fish and Friendly Frog came swimming by Crabby's house. "Oh my!" exclaimed Fancy Fish, as she stopped right in front of her tracks and stared at Crabby's mess. "This place is hideous. Something must be done about this." Crabby poked his head up over the pile of trash and said in a very mopey voice, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." But Crabby didn't move, so Fancy Fish put her fins on her hips and exclaimed, "Humph," and swam away. But Friendly Frog stayed behind and asked Crabby Crawdad, "How come you're so crabby?" "Look around," said Crabby Crawdad. "Wouldn't you be?" Friendly Frog looked at all the trash and nodded in agreement. So when Friendly wanted to know more, Crabby was happy to tell him all about it. You see, Crabby Crawdad wasn't always crabby. It turns out that Crabby was perfectly happy living in his home in the mud. But one day he discovered that a housing development and a park were made on the land above the creek. And sometimes trash, chemicals, and even dog poop were left behind. So when the wind blew just right or the rain came down too hard, those things were washed right into the creek. And for some reason, a lot of the trash gathered at the exact spot where he had made his home. Now, as Crabby was telling his story, Fancy Fish gathered all the critters in the creek. And they heard Crabby's story too. Crabby had tried carrying some of the trash out of the creek, but so much more trash kept coming and coming day after day that he just couldn't keep up with it. That made him very sad and eventually very crabby. As Crabby let out a huge sigh, Friendly gathered everyone in a huddle. When the huddle broke, the whole group smiled big, huge smiles. Then, without hesitation, they formed a line all the way to the trash pile from the garbage and the recycling baskets on the land above and started removing the trash. Crabby could not believe his eyes and joined the line to help his new friends. Crabby thanked his neighbors from the creek, and from that day on, he was called Happy Crawdad. I'm a little bluebird by the creek. Here are my feathers, here is my beak. When I'm very thirsty, I fill my bill, then tilt it up till I am full. I'm a little beetle on the ground. Here is a dewdrop that I have found. When I'm very thirsty, I suck
cup.